Let's go back and think for a minute about what we learned about a thesis from last lesson. A thesis must be three things: an opinion, something debatable, and a complete sentence. You'll see this pop up again, so make note of it. Let's go into further detail as to what a thesis statement actually does. It helps to unify the paper, it gives it a focus, and it lets you better choose the details you need to make a solid argument in your paper. So what exactly is it? Simply put, a thesis is a position that a writer takes on an arguable point. It gives one of the perspectives or opinions that a person may have on a topic. A thesis can be stated in a single sentence, though it does not necessarily have to be just one. There are some longer writings that have a whole paragraph that's the thesis. For this course, though, I would expect your thesis to be only one sentence, perhaps two. A thesis, as we have said before, gives an opinion or an attitude about the facts. It is limited because you have started with a limited subject. It's also focused and precise, again because of the limiting that you did. One of the questions that I often get asked is, how do I come up with the thesis? One easy way is to select and limit your topic, then ask a question on your topic, then answer that question. Finally, check your resulting sentence or sentences to make sure that it qualifies based on what we know about a thesis being debatable, an opinion, and a complete sentence. For example, if I take Sesame Street characters as a topic and I limit it to reasons children like certain characters, I can then ask the question, why do children like Cookie Monster? I might answer the question by saying, children like Cookie Monster because they can relate to furry animals who like sweets. It's a complete sentence with a subject and a verb. It states an opinion and is debatable, since someone else might think that children like him because he is blue and babbles. After you come up with your thesis statement, you need to start thinking about the details you will include in your paper. Here we see that the best way to convince your readers that your idea is worth considering is to offer details that support your point and then present these details logically. You can do this by using a variety of sentences to support your thesis. Three general categories that you can use are specific examples, real examples, imaginary examples, and analogies, expert testimony, and statistics, both raw data and numerical statistics, and also chart or graphic data. An example of a specific real example would be using the lines at registration to prove that Forsyth Tech needs to improve its registration procedure. An imaginary specific example might use Jim Carrey's character in Liar Liar to show how people's wishes can come true. Analogies, such as comparing the statehood of the District of Columbia or Puerto Rico to the statehood of Virginia or Montana, might be another choice. If I wanted to find someone who was an expert in talk shows, I might use a quote from Oprah, Dr. Phil, or even Rachel Ray. As for statistics, you can use graphs or charts, or raw data like numbers such as percentages. Maybe I want to choose 13 of 42. All of these can be used in combination to strengthen your writing and to make it more plausible to your readers.